Oh, here's an idea. You know what? You could also not do it. Because if you don't try, you can also not fail. Sounds like a great plan to me. So this might be a familiar thought that the trickster is whispering in your ear. And in this video I want to explain something about why done is better than perfect and 3 different characteristics that might help you to not avoid the stuff that you have to do anymore. So the first characteristic that I found is aggression. So what's really interesting here is that the meaning of the word aggression changed about 100 years ago, because originally it comes from the word ad gradi, which means to step at or to move towards. So there's actually a difference you have to realize between aggression and anger. In many warrior traditions, aggression was always really important, obviously. The samurai always advised to use their ki energy, their vital life energy, to leap into battle, and that the only direction that exists for them is the direction forward, so the movement towards something, to use aggression. The second characteristic that can help with this is actually being mild and indifferent. And just as aggression, I think this term also changed over the last hundreds of years, because Marcus Aurelius has been talking about this idea of having mild thoughts and also being indifferent to a lot of different things. And I believe that having mild thoughts is a choice, to constantly remind yourself that you don't have to be so identified with your thoughts. And also you have to realize that once you've put your creative project into the world, you cannot change how people will react on it. So it also doesn't really make sense to try to control this and the thoughts about it. So you might as well just be mild about it. And then the last characteristic that I want to explain is kaizen, which is Japanese, and it comes from 2 words, which is kai, which means change, and zen means good. So it's good change, and the idea here is that you constantly want to be taking small steps towards a better, perfect version of what you're creating. So I think it really helps to realize that things don't have to be perfect at the first time, and that if you just put in a lot of work, then the quality will improve by the quantity. The way that I like to look at this is that every time you finished a project, this project can be seen as a door in your life, and opening this door will also create many new doors that will appear. So you have to ask yourself, at which point will I actually be able to open this door, and will the next door appear? So what I want you to do is, the next time that you feel resistance towards your goal, that you realize that aggression is actually not a bad thing, and that it just gives you the energy to move towards something, to change your mind a bit, be mild about how you look at the situation and don't get overwhelmed, and also to realize that it is just another door that you're walking towards that will open the door to many other options. So you can constantly keep improving by walking to the next door and the next door and the next door. Thank you for watching. If you found the ideas in this video helpful, then you can consider subscribing. If not, then you don't. Your loss.